We haven't done this in a while, so hi, let's take the day off together. Hopefully nothing falls down. This is one of the days that I'm going to use the ordinary glycolic acid. I don't use it every day, but today we're going to. I use it about maybe once a week, give or take, kind of when I think of it. It is not exactly geared for, and it looks like I'm rubbing my skin a lot. Well, maybe not. I can't feel my hands, so it's kind of a little more intense than I normally would. I don't really have the need for glycolic acid every day. Every so often, I do. So, that's where we're going to start. And then, what I use more than anything I can't see these little bottles, I'm so sorry, is the Milky Toner. And that's what we're going to use. And I'm just going to take it on my hand and show you, because you probably might want to see. I just take a few drops in my hand, and sometimes we throw the lid in it. And I just rub it together and press it in. And I don't use a whole lot of it, and you'll see why here in a minute, because I do a lot more. And I use either this Delivery Essence or the Estee Lauder one that's behind me. I've been working more on this one because it's been around more. It's been around longer, and I do the same thing. I put a little bit in my hand. Try not to drop the lid in it. We're going to hopefully get this done in one take. It's looking quite promising. And serums and stuff have no idea what part of your body you're putting them on. So, take that down your through here, put it on your hands. And I use the rice, this is a rice lipids that I've been using for a little while and enjoying. It will be, if nothing else, it feels good. And I use about a dropper and a half, depending on the day, depending upon what my skin needs. I have other ordinary products. I kind of cycle through different times of the day or the week, just depending upon what my skin kind of needs. We're going to go, after we push that in, and kind of go. A lot of times at this point is when I will use a tool like a gua sha or something of that nature, massage, whatever. I enjoy it, and I do think that it does help lift my skin, even if it is temporary, and we're all about that. So after I rub this in, since this came in my Ipsy box, it's $90. So I really need the drop shop to get it back because, oh my gosh, I enjoy these. They're the Riddell collagen drops. And I just put maybe that much. Just a few, because, yeah. Because they are expensive. Some days I use more than that. Generally, when I do, and I put it on the backs of my hands. But whenever I do that, I don't use, there's other stuff that I won't use so that it's not just like this whole grease thing. Going next with the Estee Lauder Swiss Performing Extract. I really like this stuff. The beginning of the year, I used it a lot, AM and PM. I don't use as much because my skin has improved and I only use it at night now. It got to where it just kind of didn't, and this is about all that I use, it kind of did not, some of the foundations that I wear, it kind of seemed to not play well with them. So at night, it's all about hydration and getting that blood flow and all that neat stuff. I should put my hair up in a sleepy tie, but since I'm going to do the pigment tomorrow, I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, once we do that, and of course I rub it on the backs of my hands, take it down to my elbow. I've got a patch of dry skin right here that has never, I fell years ago. I think there might even be pictures on this channel. And when I fell, this elbow, it's healed some, but it was from like here down. It just is dry, icky skin. Don't know how to fix it. Anyway, the next thing that I do is to use the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. And if there is nothing else that I do in my skincare routine, it is this. Because it just does the stuff. And I've seen some people use a whole lot, even with without the other products on my face. I use a dropper. For me, that's all that I think that is needed. If you have drier skin, you might need more. But, and then again, we hit those elbows. You can see this elbow has got weird stuff going on. This one does not. Don't know. I don't know. It's been that way since the fall. When I fell out of bed. Did a little swan dive of sorts. It was quite impressive. Said nobody that lives in this house. But yes, I was leaning over to get my brush. And I was medicated. That's never a good time for me to do anything. If I have to take a muscle relaxer, I should not make any type of decisions, not just, legal. I should not make any type. And I did. And yeah, I decided I couldn't reach from the side. My bed upstairs is sits taller, and I forgot to tell you what this is. This is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Lift and Sculpt. I use it mostly on the on the lids of my eyes, and take it kind of down like here. That's what's been working for me so far. See a little bit of improvement. I don't use it day and night, so that could be in most of the people that do the things, they show results sooner than I did, but it's not a thing. I think it does what I need for it to do, so that is what matters to me. And I think that I got a little overzealous, and I did. Under my eyes, I have to find one because I think I put all of the other ones up. Under my eyes, I use the Advanced Night Repair. That's not it. I thought I had another sample. Oopsie. I use the Advanced Night Repair under eye, or eye repair gel, but we'll have to do that a little bit later because I don't have one down here. And like I've told you several times, if you do the, like, Estee Lauder now is in what gift with purchase, now is the time to get these, because these will stretch these, and this will stretch buying the bigger bottle. I've got 2 of the bigger bottles that I bought during the Christmas season, during the holiday season, and I have not touched them yet because I've used the smaller ones. So yeah. So this is going to make this almost an empty if it does not. This is the Advanced Night Repair, or not. This is the, I can't remember what it's called. I use day wear, and then I use the night cream, but these usually come in bonus, so we use them. And like the Christmas bonus, and they were on sale during the holiday season, or it's the bonus around the holidays, the holiday, whatever you want to call it. It used to be the Christmas bonus. Almost an empty. Almost. I'll show you, maybe you can see. It's like a revitalizing extreme. I don't think that's exactly the right verbiage, but close enough. And about a couple of 3 times a week, Estee Lauder has, this is a sample, has an overnight mask treatment, and I use it. And 1st of April, we're going to change a couple of things because we're just going to see. I tried this before, but I didn't stick with it. So, but I'm going to wait a bit before I put on the overnight mask, because as you can see, there's plenty going on here. So, yeah. I'm enjoying, I have quiet in my house, and I'm enjoying it way too much. Anyway, this is pretty much it, and I'll take a little bit of the blue because I use it during the day and the night. Let me back up a little bit. I use the day wear mostly. Sometimes I use this the day wear is kind of my favorite. And it's not quite as costly, but it's also not as thick. And it's also not got the same ingredients. And I will show you this up close because I can't ever, it's Revitalizing Supreme Plus. So I just kind of take a little bit, and where this is thicker, I just take it kind of in the areas where there's more junk, for lack of a better way of putting it. Whenever I was visiting home this last time, I think I told you about the niacinamide drops, or not niacinamide, shoot. I hate when I start to tell a story and I forget these. The Glow Recipe niacinamide drops. There we go. And my sister, and one of the things that she said, she's like, when you got all of this junk, you don't want to draw attention to it. And I was like, yeah, because those are the areas that I kind of put a little extra plump to. And I wish they made something that would just kind of go whoosh. And I understand The Ordinary has Volufill, and I think that's going to be in April or May. Try it and see what happens. I'm not sure. I think I may already have it. We will figure it out once we get all of this sorted. And the totes are gone, and the coats are gone, and I'm so excited. My wonderful husband, when we first created this spot, we agreed that, the background needed to change. And we talked about several different things that we wanted to do, and we just never really could land on anything. That, and, getting everybody on the same page to get, the totes that were back here were Ian's toys. So getting a day where we could all be together to say, okay, let's do this. Well, I had planned on going to visit that wonderful woman that gave birth to me, and I ended up getting sick. Shocker, right? Anyway, the blessing that came out of that was that I was here and was able to say, hey, you, get this, do something with it. Get this, do something with it. Get this, do something with it, with some things that needed done around the house. So, yeah, we kind of made some changes happen, and I'm so excited because this is just the beginning. We've got some more things in mind to do. We have some things, because right here is my breaker box. We're kind of limited to what we can do because right here is my breaker box. So I don't want to, like drill through a power line and have curly or hair than what I have. And I don't want to fry my husband either. So anyway, short of just talking and talking, short of the under eye gel that I really thought I had a sample of down here, which is why I put all the other ones up there. Yeah, they're looking at me, laughing at me, going, ha ha ha, you put us away. Anywho, that's the last step that I'll do, and this may be a night. This is probably going to be, because you kind of see it's kind of glowy, and I don't like it when my hair sticks to stuff. So this will probably be it. I probably won't do an overnight mask or anything like that. Some nights I'll put castor oil or something like that over top of, kind of like a slopping, is that what they called it? Just slugging. I don't know where slopping came from. Anywho, y'all have a good one. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. This is how we get ready to go to bed. Other than, you know, we have to put on our granny jammies or granny gown. Have a good one. I'm delirious. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.